Now let's look at the short vowels and how they change the sounds of letters. Let's work with letters that we are familiar with. Let's start perhaps with the letter ba. We said ba has a b sound. So let's say I wanted to go ba, ba. If I want that, what I do in Arabic is I write my ba letter, and on top of it, what I'll do is I'll add a fatha. This will transform it from simply being ba to ba, ba. In English, that's the equivalent of saying there's a B sound, and then I attach to it a sound. So it becomes ba, ba. The green corresponds to the fatha. We call this a fatha, and it gives us the a sound. So if I join the ba with a, it becomes ba, ba. Okay? Now, let's say I want to take that same ba and I want to go boo, 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 boo. What I do is I add a dhamma to it, and this transforms it from simply being ba to boo, boo. Finally, the last haraka is the one that transforms my ba, my simple ba without any harakat, to a B sound, B. And this makes it, that's way too thick, this makes it a B sound. So, by adding the fatha, I went from ba to ba. When I added a dhamma, I went from ba to boo. And when I added a kasra, this little line at the bottom, I went from ba to B. And it looks the same way even if it's in the middle or at the end of a word. So in the middle of a word, our ba looks kind of like that. In the beginning of a word, we said it looks like this. And at the end of the word, we said it looks like that. In some cases, it's independent. We'll study those later. I'll do the same thing over here. And there. And there. And finally here. 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 And here. And all I do, if I want to go from ba, ba, ba to ba, I go like that, ba. I'm kind of going in with my voice, I'm going up. And so the haraka, the fatha, is on top. Ba, ba, ba. Here, I want to go boo, boo, boo. All I do is I add a dhamma. Let's pick the proper size here. This becomes boo in the beginning of a word, boo in the middle of a word, and boo at the end of a word. You see, this kind of like, the dhamma is kind of like closed, and that closed appearance kind of reflects your mouth going boo, boo. Finally, the last haraka is the one that transforms the ba sound to B, B. You're kind of pushing that sound down. So we put kasra on the bottom, B, B. And that's it. That's how we add the fatha, the dhamma, and the kasra to to our letters. And this is called, of course, the fatha. This is called the dhamma, and this is called the kasra. Alright? Let's look at how it affects our other letters. Let's look at another letter that we've studied already, and that is the tha, with 3 dots on top. And if I want to go tha, I put a fatha on top. That becomes tha. If I put a kasra, it becomes thi. If I put a dhamma, there is this little thing on top, it becomes thu. So it's tha, thi, and thu. In English, that would be th followed by an a, and over here we have th again, this time followed by an e. Let's put that, becomes thi. And finally, in the last case, we have our th, the th sound, with a dhamma, and that's thu. Let's look at our second letter. That was the ta, which makes a t sound. When it doesn't have a haraka, it just makes a ta sound. Ta, 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 ta. But if I want to go ta, I go up like that with a fatha, becomes ta. If I put a kasra, it becomes ti. And if I put a dhamma, it becomes tu. So in English, that would be T followed by an A, so it's ta. In this situation, it's a ta followed by a kasra, which is E, making it T. And finally, we have our ta followed by a dhamma, and that becomes tu. So it is ta, ti, and tu. And those are the basics of harakat. It's the same thing across the board with all our letters. Let's look at a letter that we haven't studied. This letter is the Jim, and it's a j sound, j, a j sound. And if I wanted to go ja, I'd go with a fatha like that, becomes a ja. If I go with a kasra, becomes ji. And if I go with a dhamma, that is a ju. Ja, ji, and ju. And that's it for the short vowels.